As you know, many of us got slammed with a terrible snowstorm up here in the Northeast, and we were out. We really couldn't even drive for days and days. And finally, after the politicians got their act together and got the snowplows out there, I'd like to honor all the men who plowed manned the snowplows and got the job done out there in dangerous and terrible weather. And I'm sure, well, I'm not sure. Were there any women out there plowing the snow? I don't know, maybe there was one. So maybe 0.001% were women, but by and large it was men. I salute you, men. And as usual, men save the day. I wish women would step up to the plate more often. Anytime I hear about tragedies, rescues, it's always men expected to save the day, and they always do save the day. As a men's rights activist, I'm always aware of gender issues when I read a news story. You know, when there's a tragedy, workers were killed, or, well, we know workers are just men, and if they're not specifically named by gender, we know they're men, and if they name women, of course, we know that's special treatment. You know, workers and soldiers, they're just, you know, lowly men, and we really don't care too much about them. But when there is a tragedy and there needs to be a rescue, it's always men that are going to do the rescuing. And I always wonder where all these capable women are. Because we hear, as the narrative goes, that women were oppressed and we didn't allow them to excel. We didn't allow them to be scientists or inventors. Now that's certainly not true. Many women were politicians, inventors, scientists, if they chose to pursue that profession. I think in general women don't have as much of an interest in these fields. If they do, they pursue them. But as it is, history has shown that men have done most of the rescuing, inventing. Why is that? I mean, man and woman were plopped down here on Earth, and men happen to do all these things. Why? Don't know. But I guess men evolved to do all these type things. Women didn't. Why not? Less aptitude to it, less interest in it. I think we both evolved our separate roles. There's no tragedy in that. I mean, by and large, it has definitely worked. But the revisionist history by feminists is that we didn't allow them to do these things. Well, today, as we go through life, feminists, men's human rights activists, anytime there's a question of, or tragedy, or a challenge, women, I'm expecting you, feminists, to meet the challenge. If there's a tragedy, if someone needs saving, and if I see a man saving a woman or anyone, a child, my question is, was there a woman around? Why wasn't there a woman around? I'm sure there was a woman around. Many women around. Why did not the woman jump in and save the child, the man, the dog? Why didn't a woman run into a burning building? Why didn't a woman pull an accident victim out of a car? You know, I'm not talking about firefighters or police officers, but I'm talking about civilians. Women, get in there and save us. You're just as capable, right? You're just as brave, right? Okay, 1 billion women rising. Rise to the challenge, women. Invent some things. Save some lives. Stop some wars. Okay, you talk about stopping wars, stop the damn wars. Okay?